Hello, this is Bridget Round with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so I'm going to be going out to do some door dashing in a little bit, but I've been blocked, okay? I've been blocked to like recording because I'm no longer in the energy that I once was when it comes to twin flame stuff and all of that. But this morning I received a message from somebody who purchased something from me for twin flame stuff, and they were asking about it, and in that conversation a lot of things popped up to remind me. So I know and it's hard because I know everybody out there is on a different point in their journey, and a lot of times I will just assume that people are right there with me, and that may not be the case, and so if you feel like you're still kind of in an energy, we're like maybe a little obsessed or a little like super hyper focused on them, and like, what can I do to fix this? What can I do to get them to talk to me? What can I do to get them to unblock me? All of those things, and then like thinking about other stuff in your life that correlates to them, like the numbers and the synchronicities, the songs, wanting to, reach out to them, wanting to know what they're up to, all of that stuff. I feel like it's never gonna totally go away, but you can decrease it, okay? And you should decrease it, because the more that you're in that energy, the further away they stay, okay? So if you've been blocked or you've been ghosted or you just don't know where they're at, maybe you used to have dreams of them, now you're not really dreaming of them. It's like, and you whatever you're trying to get to happen isn't happening. Stop trying to get it to happen, because that's blocking you. Your anxiety is blocking you, your fear is blocking you, your focus is blocking you, because you look at the thing as like, this is a big block, they're not talking to me, they ghosted me, how are we ever going to communicate again? And you may start doing some silly things because you want to connect with them. So you may make a fake account, or you may block your number to call them, or you may do all these things, okay? And I've been there, I've done all those things. I can tell you they don't help. I will tell you the things that did work for me, in different ways. And I still look at those things as part of the process, and they're not things that I would do now. But like, one thing that I did tell the person today about was, when I wanted to manifest seeing that person, I would take a shower as if I was showering to go see them. Because think about yourself, ladies, like if you're going to be showering to see a guy, do you shower a little bit differently than if you are showering to just like go to bed or sit around or go to work or whatever? Like, maybe you're not going to shave every inch of your leg, maybe you're not going to use that special shampoo, whatever it is that you do. When do that. Get ready like you're going to see them. Put yourself into that energy, and then let it go. Don't be like, why haven't they called yet? Okay, because like the times I've done this, it did work, but it wasn't like immediate. Like there was one time the next day he called me, and I was like, I thought you were gonna call last night. He's like, I thought about it, so I did get the confirmation. I thought about it, but I don't like the thing I am at now, which I know I don't want to do that. I don't want to be trying so hard to get somebody. Like, I want them to do it on their own fucking free will. Like, I don't want to be like taking a special shower. Do you know what I mean? But that is even that, okay? I know there's some of you that have just taken off. You're going off to shower right now. You're like, okay, bye. That's all I needed to know. Others of you may have already been through that point, and you may realize, because if they're not ready, but you like push them into being ready, or you do something like that to get them to be ready, you will go back into ghosty separation time, okay? So you're best off to not be trying so hard, and to more so just relax, okay? Committed, be committed to yourself. Be committed to that this isn't going to end anyways. Like, no matter what happens, what I do or don't do or whatever, I don't really have to worry about it, because if they are my true person, the truth will be revealed. The truth is always revealed. Whatever's supposed to be will be. But you don't have to control it so much. And I think a lot of us try to control things in our reality. We try to speed things up. We get all freaked out, and when we release that, a lot of times we make the space for these things to shift. And if you're dealing with somebody that is ghosting you or disappearing or not talking to you, you trying to get them to probably isn't the best route, because you want them to come on their own time and their own conclusion, and they usually do when you allow that by just being like, I'm going to focus over here. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go date other people or, be hoeing it up or anything like that. It's just taking your focus off of them and realizing that what you're putting out is what you're going to be attracting, okay? So if you're coming from that, like, place, things are going to be difficult. So you got to be relaxed, okay? And think about, like, shifting it. Like, I want them to want me. I want them to be, like, checking up on me and thinking about me and messaging me, sharing for me, okay? But if they've been scarred and you've been scarred, it's likely that you're figuring out navigating how to fix your broken hearts and how to become healthy again, because we become unhealthy and we're afraid of opening up. And we sometimes, I think people get obsessed or focused on a person that's not there or isn't showing up for them because it's a safety net. It's like, okay, like, they're not here to hurt me, and I think it's multiple things though. Like, I don't think it's just that, because I know there's a part of it where it's like there's an obsessive part of it. There's like your ego has been hurt, your insecurities have been brought about. It's like, what did I do wrong? I just want to fix it. And it's all of these deep things inside of you that come about in an unhealthy, kind of like an unattractive way. Because think about what's attractive to you and what's attractive to others. Like somebody who's confident, somebody who's not like obsessively trying, like if you have somebody, and I know from experience where like people get weird and I'm like, oh, they're weird. Don't be weird. Like, they're like, check yourself. Like, am I being weird right now? Because, like, do I like it when people are weird to me, like telling me these things or doing not too much? Don't do too much, okay? And like with my candles, if the person that got a candle was asking, like, what is the best way for me to set my intention with this surrounding the circumstance? So, like, she's blocked at this moment, and I've been blocked in the past by a person, and it never lasted, okay? And I've blocked them, and it never lasted. It's like something always fucking weird happens. Even the times that I didn't intend for something to come about, it would come about, like, in the weirdest ways. So let the universe take care of it for you. But if you're like blocked at this time, maybe that would be the good intention to start off with. Like, I'm releasing this block, but I'm not gonna super hyper focus on it all day of the week. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna cool, calm, collect myself. I'm gonna do some art. I'm gonna, start a side hustle. I'm gonna go out for a walk. I'm gonna do something to take my mind off of this. But I'm gonna let the universe know that I would like to be unblocked. And you could light a candle for that and envision that, like, see that happening, that, like, oh my God, the next time I went to check his profile, I can see it because I'm not blocked. Like, okay, whatever it is. And then when you get over that barrier, go to the next one and the next one and the next one. But don't rush these things, and don't be so super like they need to happen, because then they don't happen, And also know that if the person that you're dealing with is your twin flame and they're not showing up, it may be because they are in regret and fear and doubt and all of that stuff. They may be distracted with thoughts of you too, which I find to be the case. Usually I've had a lot of different things come about, like, from different people all over. And I've heard the situations from masculines themselves that are like, yes, I'm obsessed, or yes, I can't stop thinking about that. Yeah, like, bada boop. And it freaks them out, okay? So you being even more like, freaks them out even more. So try to rail that back and just relax, okay? But yeah, don't worry about it. The more you worry about it, the heavier it's going to be, the harder it's going to be, the longer it's going to take. The more you relax, release, and let go, the easier it'll become. But I don't want to make this video too long. But if you have any questions, or you have anything that comes to mind that you're like, I really wish somebody would talk about this, because when in a reading, we're usually asking about a specific thing, like, what do they feel? What do they? Like, I can do a reading about specific things, like, why aren't I dreaming about this person anymore? Are they dreaming of me? Like, whatever it is that you want to know about. But I can also communicate with you and talk to you about these different things. And sometimes I think like when I hear from a person, it sparks. So I go, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember being crazy. Like I remember doing some silly, stuff that was like harmful. But at the time, we don't realize it. We don't know better. So, if there's something that you think about or you want to hear about, or like, hey, what did you do with this part of it, or is this normal, or is this a sign of this, let me know, and I will try to make videos for that. I know somebody wanted me to do like an astrology check-in or something, like for each of the astrology signs for the year, so I'll probably do that. I just got to write out a list of each sign and figure out like how I'm going to do it, whether I do it with cards or just intuitively. But yeah, thank you guys very much. In Renee, namaste.